after that, it was okay.
Right? You know what I mean? It's like, that's the way we would usually do it, right? Maybe on the whole, have a whole thing.
Yeah. to sit him here. One is going to go here. for the Honorable Richard W. Roberts, Chief Judge of the United States District Court in and for the District of Columbia, now holding these naturalization ceremonies, will draw nigh and give their attention. God save the United States of America and this honorable court. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors, the playing of the national anthem, and the retirement of the colors. Be seated and come to order. This honorable court is now in session.
Please welcome the Honorable Richard W. Roberts, Chief Judge, U.S. District of Columbia.
Good morning. Good morning. All right. Mr. President, Archivist Ferrero, Deputy Secretary Mayorkas, Director Rodriguez, our brilliant students from the Stewart Hobson Middle School and Capitol Hill Center cluster, guests and candidates, I congratulate you as you are about to attain your new United States citizenship. It is always a joyful moment for me to welcome new members, citizens to our country. Today's ceremony occurs just a few weeks after our Thanksgiving celebration. Although in 1619, settlers purchased their first human cargo in Virginia to work plantations, Thanksgiving traditionally celebrates the time after the year 1620, when in Massachusetts, the people indigenous to this land welcomed with open arms and gifts the foreign pilgrims from across the ocean who practiced very different religions and customs. Having this welcoming naturalization ceremony now is perhaps a timely and poignant reminder in today's climate. Inscribed on the Statue of Liberty are the words from the Emma Lazarus sonnet that have beckoned immigrants here for decades. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Of course, over the years, this nation has also welcomed the energetic, the rich, and the aristocrats, but one quality of which we are quite proud as a society is that we measure our worth as a people not by what we own, but rather by how we treat the least among us. And that is because the compassion that motivates the words inscribed on the Statue of Liberty is a mark of our highest aspiration. And it makes sense, because in other lands where a man's class or caste or complexion might mark him as despised, here it may be a mark of someone's rich and proud ancestry, like those original Americans who civilized this land long before Europe ever discovered that it was here, or the people through whose enslaved labor the mighty engines of American manufacturing and agriculture and enterprise were built, or the descendants of gallant patriots who gave their lives to break colonial bonds so that freedom could flourish and harbor others seeking it. You candidates will only now have a beginning to have a chance to build legacies such as these for yourselves as United States citizens. Remember those legacies as you see the glorious mosaic of faces that you encounter here. We welcome your contributions to continuing our evolution as a people, and we wish you the best of luck as you bestow upon the least among us the same compassion that this country has bestowed upon millions before you. Thank you very much. It is now my pleasure to recognize Ms. Cheryl Horn, Deputy Clerk, United States District Court for the District of Columbia, to call the roll. Ms. Horn.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, when your name is called, please stand and answer here or present and remain standing. Filbert Florent Aquila, Congo. Zachary Abraham O'Brien, Iraq. Luis Antonio Aguilar Carranza, Honduras. Asmar Tedesi Elmiro, Ethiopia. Bertukan Ferretti Gadea, Ethiopia. Felisa de Guzman Sanchez, Philippines. Margaret Helen Jenkins, Canada. Shippi Singh, Nepal. Andreas Ican, Germany. Aristide William Fambo, Cameroon. Alexander Antonio Sorel Gonzalez, Dominican Republic. Asen Alex Nikolov, Bulgaria. Iwi Elisha Knott, Jamaica. Yvonne de Jesus, Brazil. Dirksko Joaquin Frederick Graf von Pfahl and Klein Iglut, Germany. Jorge Jose Rivas Gonzalez, Venezuela. Lorella Luciana Praley, Peru. Tin Young Ma, Hong Kong. Patricia Vieira da Silva, Brazil. Jason Cordoba Hurtado, Colombia. John Elder Allen Gifford, Canada. Anne Mugala Gessa, Uganda. Tabitha Caleb Francis, St. Lucia. Cesar Oban Mokatu, Gabon. Harrison Omar Quezada, El Salvador. Yulia Obreja, Romania. Michaela Ectorina Obreja, Romania. Michael Joseph Peter Hennessy, Ireland. Lenka Makalova Culbertson, Czech Republic. Maha Abdullah, France. And Charmaine Evatni Malcolm, Jamaica. Your Honor, there are 31 applicants for naturalization, and each of the applicants have been examined by the United States Citizenship and Immigration Service, and the government has completed its investigation in each case. It has been determined that each applicant is eligible for naturalization at this time, and I move that upon taking the oath of allegiance to the United States of America, each applicant present having answered to his or her name, to include those prayers for name change, be granted naturalization as citizens of the United States of America.
Ms. Horn, it will be my pleasure and delight to grant your motion. Your motion is granted. New members of the United States citizenry, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. Let me be the first to congratulate all of you as new United States citizens.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Director, USCIS, Leon Rodriguez.
Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance. All rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to